Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm currently in like a random forest. I just went out on like a quick bicycle trip, but today I'm going to talk about what I would do if I were to start over my agency again from absolutely zero, and what steps I would take to get to my desired outcome as soon as possible. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. So the number one thing that I would do is get crystal clear on my goals. So basically what I mean by that is, first of all, set an income goal, a target that you can, work towards. For example, for me in the beginning, that was only 3K per month, because that allowed me to, live a comfortable plus lifestyle in my country. Then second of all, pick a service that you are going to provide in your agency. That can be, anything, like it can be content creation, or it can be Facebook ads, or it can be funnel creation, copywriting, whatever you really choose. And then third of all, select a niche that your agency is going to serve, and be really specific with it. So let's just say it's content creation, and then you can go as deep as fitness niche, and then inside that fitness influencers who sell their own info product. Or if you are doing, let's say, Facebook lead generation, then you can go for surgeons in England, and then only go for brain surgeons. So make sure that you go to a really specific and small part of the market, so you can actually stand out and dominate that space. And then what I would do after that is just become like super obsessed with this one niche that you are targeting, and like try to learn as much as you can about how their business works, and how you can be the best at providing them your services. So once you have done that, the next thing I would just obsessively focus on is outreach. So first of all, you need to like figure out what's the best outreach method for your niche. And I think the best way to do that is just to send out like 20 to 30 or even more outreaches per day for at least a month, and then track everything. So track like how many meetings you get from emails, how many meetings you get from LinkedIn, track everything, right? And then by the end of the month, at that point, you have sent out 1,000 or over 1,000 outreaches. So you should have had a couple of sales meetings at that point, and make sure you record every single sales meeting you have, so you can refine your sales skills. Make sure throughout this time you're watching a lot of sales videos, and learn about tonality, body language, and have like a better idea on how to do sales. And by that point, I think you should have got your first client. But if you don't, then just keep pushing, keep doing the outreach. That's your number one priority for that time. And once you get your first client, if you already know how to deliver the service, I first wouldn't outsource it. I would do it myself, because I think cash flow is really important in the beginning. So if you don't have any cash flow, then just keep all the money for yourself in the beginning, and then once you have more clients, then you can start outsourcing them. And then that way you're also going to master like the service delivery part of your agency. But if you don't know how to deliver the actual service that well that you are doing, like let's say you offer Facebook ads and you're not that big of an expert on it, then just hire a contractor like straight up, and do it that way. So at this point, you have a couple of clients in your agency, and you have some cash flow coming in every single month. So what you now need to focus on to get to that next level, and this is kind of where I'm at as well, is create systems and processes around all the different aspects of your agency. So create a system around your outreach, create a system around all the different parts of your service delivery, and make sure that you pull yourself out from the actual service delivery as much as possible. And all your focus should be on doing sales calls, client check-ins, and managing your team. So that's the next evolution kind of, and that's the point where you can scale beyond 6 figures a year. So yeah, this is what I would do if I were to start over from zero again. At the end of the day, it's all about like how hard you work, as cliche as that sounds, and you really just need to make sure that you're putting in those hours into your outreach. And that's probably the most important part: outreach, hopping on the sales calls and closing clients, and then also making sure that you're learning everything you can about the actual niche that you're serving, and the actual service that you are providing for them. One more thing that I think I should mention is that you need to make sure that you have a laser focus on this. So don't look at any of the other business models. You know, if you want to have an agency, don't look at drop shipping, you know, don't look at Amazon FBA. Just put on your horse blinders and just focus on getting your clients and learning as much as you can about this whole business model. And also make sure that you are not learning from too many sources. So I would personally like pick out like 3 people who, you know, you vibe with and who are actually, you know, doing what they say they are doing, and then just learn from a couple people and implement the stuff that you learn. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, make sure to drop a thumbs up on it. The nature is beautiful, but make sure that you don't go anywhere where, you know, people are. Make sure you keep your quarantine if it's still Corona time when you're watching this. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.